Corey number 6335. That's me. That's me. And he doesn't have much longer. I'm Corey 6335 because my name is Corey. And I've been alive for 6,335 days. This is my 6,335th. And every day you wake up as a new person, basically. I mean, you have different thoughts and different wants every day. After you sleep, you're never really the same as you were a day ago. One of you logs out so the next one can log in and continue the game. It's like a fighting game, you know? There are different characters that have different abilities, but depending on who's playing, they're gonna do different. But it'll be similar. It'll look the same, but it's gonna be different. You can just have a bad day one time for just no apparent reason, and you can blame the player for that, I guess. Like yesterday, I didn't have any interest in recording this. Now I do. Corey 6335 has not had much time because I've been working all day. I went to school. I got up at 7, went to school at around 8, got there at 9, 8 like 40-ish, but then class started at 9. Then I went to school for 7.5 hours. Then 40-minute bus ride back home. 4:10, get ready for work. Go to work until 9 when I get cut. Do anything else I need to do and then get back home at 9:50. And it's a Wednesday, so I have to sleep early-ish so I can wake up tomorrow. So the next Corey can wake up tomorrow and go to school. I don't have anything to do after school, luckily. So Corey 6336 will have more time, which is symmetrical, so that's cool. 6336 backwards is 6336 forwards, I guess. I don't look at work and stuff as time of living anymore, at least. I mean, there was this guy at my work, and it was like, be like, oh, I'm stressed out, I've been working all day, I've been going to school and then going to work just like me. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't really, I didn't say this, but I'm thinking oh, that doesn't really bother me. Because I knew when I was going to work. I don't really know when I'm going to get off. That can happen at any time. I think I held kind of late. Held later than I should have been. Because it wasn't very busy at all. I should have been but whatever. But it's when you're going to be working. So you just exist until you stop working. You just exist. And then you go home and you can actually live your life. You don't have to live while working. You have to work, but you're basically just spending that time to get something else, like money. And I mean, time is more than money because it's something you have to go through. You can spend as much money as you want at any time, but you have to actually go through the whole process of waiting 5 hours to get off work. You can spend a $5 bill because you don't have to pay in pennies, one at a time. But with time, you just wait. You have to wait. You can't speed it up. That's something I had to realize. You can't speed up time. You can be oh, I want to get out of here so bad. But you're still going to be there for the same amount of time. So thinking like that is just needless stress. I mean, it's a bit scary because Corey 6,335. I mean, he's been a whole 24-hour day, but I didn't get any of it until the last 3 hours. Not even 3 hours. I got home at like almost 10. So, more like, didn't get to live any of it until the 23rd hour. 23rd hour out of 24 is crazy. 22 out of 24 I spent. And I don't really have a choice to spend some of it. School is like taxes, alright? You don't get to spend. You don't get to choose when you do that. I can not work. I could quit work. But, I kind of need that money. What am I going to spend my few hours doing? Not even a few. What am I going to spend my little time doing? This. First of all, obviously. I don't even know what time it is, but it's probably getting very late. But I'm also going to be making music with my friend. So we're going to go do that. He should be ready right now. He's probably like waiting for me to message him back. And he's like, what is going on over there? And I'm recording this. And once I upload this, he'll be like, oh, that's what's happening. Okay. So yeah, we are working on a song. We have like a beat for it and all. We're just gonna work on the lyrics. The beat's almost done. I don't know. Go listen to Inexor and Hayden on YouTube. Got some fire stuff, and fire stuff coming up. And we only have 2 songs, but we're working on it. It's our only first 2 songs, okay? And we're working on a 3rd one. And we're gonna work on a lot more coming soon, hopefully. Alright, there's like a life lesson, Corey 6335. You'll never see me again. I'm gonna die. That's also kind of scary. Like, you can think about time as just something you exchange, but when it's like 90, I mean, what is 22 out of 24? That's basically 90%. It's basically 90%. When 90% of your time is spent working, work that you don't want to do, by the way. Like, working is fine. I love working on stuff that I want to do, like making music. That's something I'm spending my free time doing. I work a job just because I want to get money, and I go to school because that's like the law. So that's 90% of my life. You only live like 80 years. So it's like, okay, I got to live my first few years. It's like a baby. So basically it doesn't count because I didn't like freaking, I don't remember like anything. Then I spent like maybe like a third, like 1/3 of my day in school and the other third sleeping. And then the rest I got to just, do whatever. And now that I'm working, it can be like most of the day. I don't work like nearly every day or anything. It kind of all over the place. But it can be like, if I just go to school, then it's like another like third of the day. But if I'm in band as well, it's like if I have band practice, I can add another 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe. If we have a game, which was coming up soon, that's an all-day thing. That could be even longer than work. If it's a competition, that's another all-day thing. So it's like, it can be 90% of the time, it can be 2/3. But that's a lot of time spent doing nothing. Like a scary amount of time. It's kind of depressing. It's like, dang. All the time I have. I thought I had 80 years. It's more like 20. Because just think, you have so many chances to make memories, and it's just all gonna go to nothing. Like, stuff you don't care about. Which is so lame. This is so lame. Speaking of that, it's like trying to make memories, and you're doing it there. Like, if you have a problem, you can just like fix it. Do the best you can. I'm thinking like, in school, like, oh, I don't have like any friends in my classes. I'm like, oh, that sucks. I'm like, I can just like make friends in those classes, like meet new people. It's crazy, I know. I haven't really done it because I'm just sitting there making music, honestly. Like, that's what I'm doing in class. So I guess I'm living a little bit. But yeah, I should try to, like, make a friend. And maybe I wouldn't be here. No, I definitely would, because I like recording this. But, you know, maybe I could make, like, a friend. I could go up... I could go up to them. Which, like, never happens. Any friend, they always come up to me. Even after we're friends. And it's like I still wait for them. I could just go up to them. Maybe, I mean, right? Like... Basically, taking all that I've said, okay? Gotta get good philosophies going up here, okay? Because, I mean, genuinely helps, like, it's taking a lot of the stress away. Because I'm, like, doing all this stuff, spending so much time on it. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm not gonna have, like, any time. But now it's like, okay, I know how much time I have, and I'm not gonna be able to really change it. So for the time being, I'm just gonna roll with that. So I'm not wasting any time. That's just how much I have. Like, as soon as I get a job, all the time that I had is, like, not there anymore, you know? Just subtracting it. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, I hope this isn't too long. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I'll come back when I think of more interesting stuff. I wasn't expecting to be back here today. But I kinda haven't done anything today. I was gonna just upload the video I recorded yesterday as its own thing, but now I'm gonna do at least 2. I talked about the song yesterday, the songs we've been making. We've been trying to promote them just by using, like, shorts, you know, it's like YouTube shorts or TikTok and stuff like that. Probably not the best way to do it, but I don't know how to. Besides just, like, making more music. But anyway, I haven't done anything today. Like, seriously, it's like 8 o'clock. And I've just been sitting around. I had this one, like, idea that I thought was good for, like, a short. And it was just, like, how I made a beat for one of the songs. I thought maybe that'd be interesting. And I might get some engagement. That's what we're trying to get, obviously. I'm just, like, not motivated at all to do it. And my schedule's been all off. Like, I was kind of waiting for, like, dinner to be ready. You know, like, Mom just make dinner. It's gonna be, like, 6:30 or whatever. And it ended up being at, like, 7. Which kind of threw me off some. I was gonna stream. Because I like to do that. I like streaming. But I decided I wouldn't do that so I could make time to make the TikTok. And we could work on our next song. That thing's about to die. That's not good. Okay, I'll just make it short. I can't find the charger either. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I just want to talk before I maybe made the video. It's kind of late now. I don't know. Like, I feel like you have to be loud on TikTok, and I just can't be that loud. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. Try to just upload this and then record another day when something interesting happens. I don't know.